What's up guys? Welcome back to another video of me restoring the E36 M3, the one with only 17,000 miles. For those of you who don't know, this is my E36 M3. I've owned it for 4 years. The story is that it was hit, so it has a salvage title, which I like because you get it for a lot cheaper and whatnot. In the last video, I pulled the motor and the motor's sitting over there, but the reason we pulled the motor was to assess the frame damage because it's been hit, but it's also been repaired. But I personally did not like how they repaired it, so that's why we had to remove the motor, and that's not the rest of the story. In this video, we have to remove everything from the rear to assess the rear damage. The car was hit in this corner, as you see the primer and stuff, but unfortunately, they cut out a section and changed it all the way over here. Technically, I don't know if they were supposed to do that or not, because I didn't see the car when it was first crashed and from the auction. But in the photos that I do have from the accident, it honestly didn't look like this corner needed to be worked on, but I could be wrong. That doesn't change the story. They worked on this area, and as you see, they put a lot of Bondo and stuff. Basically, I need to remove the taillights, the carpet here, the lower carpet, and remove obviously everything out of the trunk to kind of start assessing damage and figuring out what I want to do and how I want to fix it, because this lower part here as well, as you see, is kind of damaged. The thing is, to replace this, it's like a whole bucket. Like, it's a huge bucket. I'll show you guys later, but I know it's going to be a lot of work to fix that part unless I go a different route. But honestly guys, I don't know. We'll see as we go. And also, it's super hard for me to like consistently make a video, but I've been trying. And I kind of have the schedule of posting every day or every Wednesday at 5 p.m. So I'm trying to stick with that schedule. I also have a whole nother car that I'm gonna be working on, which I'm gonna plan a sick video for. But for now, we got the E36. Let's get to removing everything out of the trunk.
Sure, it's a common ocean, perpetual in motion, but I don't need the comfort of any life I've seen. Okay,
now that we took everything out of the trunk, it kind of reminded me, I never told you guys that I got a lot of free parts. Technically, I paid for them because I bought the car with the parts. The sensor, I don't know what it's for, but crankshaft sensor. These corner lights for the fender, which is cool because they're clear and I'll probably use them. They go right here. I got brand new glass headlights, which is cool, but it makes me think if I could replace the bulb in here or make them halos. Looks like I have a brand new AC belt. The guy that I bought the car from had a whole parts car, so he has a whole bunch of extra parts that he gave me. But now that everything's out of the trunk, let's get this carpet out real quick. Let's take the spare out, which actually has been used because it's a little scraped up. So I'm guessing that the thought I was unscrewing it the whole time. All right, now that that's removed, I don't really feel like going to the toolbox, so we're just gonna use the tools that BMW provided. Pretty crazy. I mean, not really because the mileage is so low, but check out how much tools I still have in here. Super rare for a BMW to have like almost any of those together. All right, so here's the rear frame rail. Ooh, right away, I'm seeing a kink right here.
What do you mean by that?
This side looks fine. You see, it's supposed to look perfect, but because of the paint chipping, you can basically see where it was damaged. Same with this one over here. We're gonna remove this carpet right now and we'll be able to see further. This is gonna be really fun to put back together. Guys, at this point, I don't know if I'm filming this to remember where everything goes or to entertain you guys and also document me rebuilding this car finally. It is extremely raining outside and kind of just reminds me how awesome it is and grateful that I have a place like the shop to work and be able to fix this car even rain or shine. What I just decided is that we're gonna fully remove the wiring, and that means a part of the trunk too, which I don't mind because check this out. If you guys listen closely, there's something in there, I would never leave that in there once this car is fixed. So regardless, I have to take care of that.
Okay, found it.
What is this? Now that we removed the trunk wiring, we could just pull this all the way through. Now that we have the wiring out of the way, like completely out of the way, let's take the charcoal canister out. For those of you guys that don't know what this thing is, everybody's car basically has it. It traps fuel vapors from the gas tank, sends all those vapors back to the engine to be burned so it lowers emissions. All right, that's super cool. I can even throw all the wiring right here, just not install this, and there's no tension here, so it's not damaging the wires.
And the seats can go back up.
All right, guys, we have officially removed basically everything from the trunk. I was gonna say everything, but we still have the amp, miscellaneous things like that, sensor. We also acquired a new cut in the finger. Pretty cool, everything's removed. It's gonna make framework a lot easier. And then also, I've noticed that the frame got kinked all the way back here. So that's pretty wild. It's pretty far back there. This over here is just pretty terrible. Especially like, would you look at that? That's pretty wild. So I don't even know how we're gonna go about fixing this yet. What I do know though, is that I wanna fix it as nice as I can basically. And if that requires me putting in a little bit of extra work, I'm completely fine with that. So, but yeah, let's go ahead and vacuum this, get all this stuff cleaned up out of here. Yeah, that's basically all I got left to do. Wow, is that satisfying to look at? Everything removed, out of the way, and now we can really just kind of look at the work that has been done and kind of see how poorly it's been done. Take a look at over here, guys. This is the sad part on how much Bondo and stuff is left over. Like in there, in that corner right there. And also I noticed over here, the seam sealer came off. You can even see into the car from over here. But low key, let's real quick just close the trunk and naked M3 looks so weird like this. And then another thing I just thought of, while we're prepping the car for frame, I'm gonna take off the front two fenders because there's stuff that needs to get done here too. So let's go ahead and take off these wheels. And the reason I have these wheels on here, you guys might be curious, is because when I pull the motor, imagine all the weight that I'm removing from the car, and if there's still weight in the back, it kind of wants to tilt. All right, now that absolutely everything's removed and kind of out of our way, see some damage right here, some damage right here. Like I was saying earlier, anywhere where you guys see paint chips, that's where it kind of like creased. We got one right there. We got another smaller crease right here. A kink right there. And then we got some work that's been done right here. This side honestly looks like it's been repaired better than the other side, but at the same time, there's a nice kink right here. And then further up, that's actually OEM. I love trying to explain this type of stuff to you guys, but at the same time, it's kind of really fresh to me. So that's why I'm gonna call my friend over.